I'm Nicole Auerbach from The Athletic.
Hey, this is Alex Pruitt with Sports Illustrated Magazine.
This is Kevin Kugler of Westwood One.
Hi, everybody. It's Pete Kranica of the Memphis Grizzlies and Fox Sports Southeast.
This is Danielle Musselman.
This is Kyle Peterson with ESPN.
This is Tom Hart of ESPN and the SEC Network. Thanks for tuning in to the Washita Sports Digital Network.
Hi, I'm Kayla Steinmeier. Thanks for tuning in to the Washita Sports Digital Network.
All right. This is Chase Hartzell with the Washita Sports Digital Network, and we're here for a Washita Volleyball Senior Highlight. This is
Kellen Church from Jonesboro, Arkansas, and I'm a setter, and my major is business with emphasis in sport management and marketing.
Nice. So with sports management, is there a particular role that you'd like to work in?
I'm really interested in sport marketing, actually, and so kind of doing promotions and game day type stuff I'm interested in.
Nice. Now, you have an interesting perspective because a student athlete serving in that role is challenging in its own right, but you do it for multiple sports. Could you talk about that experience that you've had?
Yeah, so ever since I've been here, I've played volleyball in the fall and then softball in the spring, which is what I've kind of always grown up doing, playing multiple sports in high school, so it's been a lot of fun being able to do that at the collegiate level too.
And speaking of doing special things at the collegiate level, not everybody gets to say that they played with their sister. Can you talk about that experience?
Yeah, that's been a lot of fun playing with my sister. She'll be a sophomore this year, so we get 2 seasons together here on the volleyball team, and it's just really sweet being able to do that and creating the friendships that we have with all the other teammates.
And you talked about those friendships. Are there any special memories that really stand out to you from your time at Washita?
Yeah, I mean, I think just creating this culture and these wonderful friendships with these teammates and stuff through both volleyball and softball, actually, and just hoping those last for a lifetime.
Nice. Is there anything that you'd like to get out of the senior season in particular, whether it be related to the wins and losses or even just the life experiences?
Yeah, no, I definitely want to be my best self on and off the court. That's a big goal for me. But also team-wise, I hope we win the regular season and the conference tournament would be awesome. So hopefully we've got a good group that will be able to do that.
There you go. Well, now your time at Washita is winding to a close. Do you have any advice for any future Tigers or Tigers that are just entering the program?
Yeah, I would say work really hard, live in the moment, don't look ahead too much. I know that's can be easy sometimes. So live in the moment and work really hard.
All right. Well, thanks, Kellen.
Thank you.
Hi, my name is EJ Day. Thank you for tuning in to Washita Sports Digital Network.
Hey, my name is Z, and you're watching Washita Sports Digital Network.
No matter where you go in Arkansas, you'll probably run into someone you know. That personal connection is what I love about this state, and it's why we have offices and people across Arkansas. People who share your interest and care if you've been hurt.
A local team who will be on your side, by your side.
So if you were injured in an accident, call us at 1-800-CAR-WRECK.
No matter where you live in Arkansas, we have an office nearby.
We'll be on your side, by your side.
Visit the Washita campus store for all your Tiger apparel, merchandise, and gifts. If you need something to wear to show your Tiger pride, stop by the Washita campus store on the bottom floor of the Evans Student Center to grab a t-shirt, sweatshirt, polo, or more. If you can't stop by the store on campus, visit us online at bookstore.obu.edu. Make your purchase and we'll send it to you. Support the Tigers by checking out the Washita campus store. Go Tigers.
Good afternoon and welcome to Tiger Volleyball on the Washita Sports Digital Network, presented by Taylor King Law. I'm Chase Hartzell, joined by Chris Gay, and today we've got a matchup that's a part of the Tiger Ready Invitational here in Arkadelphia this weekend. It's a team that's making its first trip ever to the natural state, the Seawolves of Alaska Anchorage taking on the Washita Tigers.
Yeah, it's a big moment for the Seawolves, and not only is it the first time playing a game in Arkansas, it's probably the first time any of them have gone to the Clark County State Fair.
That's right, the team from Anchorage getting acquainted with Clark County in a fun way last night, making a visit to the Clark County Fair that's in town, one of the big traditions here in Arkadelphia. So I'm sure that there are plenty around town that will be rooting for them. Unfortunately, right now they're facing off against one of the hometown teams. But I'll tell you, Chris, this crowd, even though Alaska Anchorage is about 4,000 miles away at 3,988 miles, this is still a great crowd here today for the Seawolves.
Yeah, we have some people to our right, and I'm sure, it's family and friends that are coming, traveling all this way. But it's great to see. It's great to see that, yes, this team is, like you said, almost 4,000 miles away, and yet they still have people that come out and support them no matter what.
Well, the Seawolves certainly making a case of having one of the most dedicated fan bases in Division II. Big matchup here today. Two teams that are already 1-0 on the day. For the Tigers earlier, a 3-0 sweep against Lee, and then across the street, it was Alaska Anchorage taking down Union by a similar score, 3-0. So neither of these teams have lost a set today. We'll see who can carry that momentum here into match number 2 on the day.
Well, speaking of the Seawolves' previous match against Union, Alaska Anchorage, they handled their business. They won by 11 in 2 of their sets, and like you said, it was a 3-0 sweep. And they're going to be looking to do that again against Ouachita, but of course Ouachita with a 3-0 sweep against Lee, and of course both teams early success, and they're going to want to try to have that carry over here tonight.
The last time that you were with us here on OSDN, the Tigers falling in a heartbreaker. It was Battle of the Ravine to open up Great American Conference play on a Tuesday night. The Tigers take 2 of the first 3 sets, but then drop the last 2 of the Reddies. A really good rally, and a big part of that, of course, Christiane Uzo with a career high 23 kills on the night. A match for her to remember, but the Tigers, good momentum rolling into this matchup after a non-conference win earlier in the day, but looking for the sweep in day 1 of the Tiger Ready Invitational.
Yeah, and looking at Ouachita's box score against Lee, it was really between 3 players that I'm noticing right off the bat that carried them. Kayla Steinmeier, Emily Adams, and freshman Leah Gardner were just fantastic in that game, all with 10 kills apiece.
That's a senior, a sophomore, and a freshman, respectively. And Chris, that seems to be the recipe for the success for the Tigers this year, is that mix of talent from all the different classes. When they're all firing on all cylinders, this Tiger team is tough to beat.
They really are. And they were, obviously the loss against Henderson State was exactly how you said it, a heartbreaker. But they put up a very good fight, and they just sort of ran out of gas. And I think they're going to be, I think they were looking for some revenge in that game against Lee, and they're probably going to hope for some more here today.
But on the flip side of that, Alaska Anchorage looking to keep the momentum as well. This is a very talented team. Although we noticed it earlier, a smaller roster here traveling for the Seawolves, just 10 players. But for the lack of depth that they have, they've got some great resiliency for the 10 players that they have. These are players that are willing to go a full 5-set day in and day out. And they've also got the skills to close out a match in not that many sets, Chris. I mean, we've seen it earlier today with Lee, the 3-set sweep. One of the leaders to watch for sure, though, is someone who has been making the GNAC feel rather blue over the last few years. Of course, I am talking about the Seawolves' own Nicole Blue.
Oh, yeah, Nicole Blue was excellent in their 3-0 sweep against Union with 18 kills, and she has 133 kills in just 12 games on the season. Definitely going to be a name to watch out for, as well as Tuhart. She's Bethany Tuhart. She's an excellent player. Also has over 100 kills on the season. 2 big-time names to watch out for the Seawolves.
Taking a look at the starting lineup for the Seawolves. Starting out, you got Madison Galloway. You've also got Makana Elenecki. We talked about Nicole Blue earlier. She's also starting at the outside hitter position. Joining her at the outside hitter position is Bethany Tuhart. Bella Burney will be there at middle blocker, joined by Leilani Elder. And then rounding out the lineup, It is going to be the right side hitter, the freshman, Trinity Tatupu.
And for the Tigers, the setter, like she's been starting all season long, is going to be the sophomore Courtney Hansen. The two middle blocker positions will be shared by freshman Leah Gardner and sophomore Haley Fairchild. Kylie Kiskin and Avery Joust are also going to be in the lineup. Outside hitter will be Riley Brazil, and so will Kellen Church.
Both teams currently being introduced, and you can hear the loud crowd here today for Alaska Anchorage. And now Ouachita about to get introduced. Today, when you're looking at the two teams, Ouachita going to start out on the left side of the floor wearing the purple uniforms, and the Seawolves will be in the black and gold combos on the right side. Introducing the teams today, a man who wears many hats here at Ouachita Baptist University. That's Brian Ramsey, the Director of Athletic Communications. Not only is he helping facilitate all the statistics live here today and helping run the event, but he's also serving as our public address announcer.
Yeah, one of the best public address announcers I've ever heard in person. I say that for sure.
Also joining him on the staff today, one of our own, alum Matthew Branch.
And I'll add the first few volleyball matches that I did as a sophomore, I was the color analyst for Matthew Branch, who did play-by-play, and he's an excellent commentator.
He is indeed, and someone that has been a mentor to many of our upperclassmen now in the program, as well as some of the lowerclassmen that are starting to work their way up into those leadership positions. We're glad to have him around still at the university, helping us out with these events. But you're right, he really helped to start the commentary of volleyball matches here at Ouachita, so it's nice to see him staying involved with the program. This is a program he cares a lot about, and it's also a program that seems to be growing year after year, not only in talent but also in support around campus.
Yeah, and I will add, I'm pretty sure Matthew may have been the first one to do a swimming broadcast here. So, and now we'll do, you know, I don't know how many swimming matches we'll do on the year, but we will do a couple, and it all started with Matthew Branch.
Well, we are just about ready to get underway this afternoon at the Sturgis Physical Education Center in Arkadelphia, Arkansas. Non-conference action between the Ouachita Tigers and the Alaska Anchorage Seawolves. Both teams fired up for this non-conference bout. And set to serve it away to open up the match. It's going to be Makana Elenecki. The junior from Hawaii is set to serve it away. And here we go. Diving dig to start the match. Easy block at the net. Making the play is going to be Trinity Tatupu.
Yeah, right away. Within just, I don't know how many seconds that was. Couldn't have been any more than 5, and they immediately get a point. Excellent play by Tatupu.
Hansen with the set, setting up for Brazil, and it's blocked at the net, and I believe that was Tatupu again.
Yeah, guess what? She may be the MVP of this game if the Seawolves keep it up.
Great start for Alaska Anchorage. Playing Ouachita Baptist for the first time since 1999, the first time these two teams met. It was a sweep for the Seawolves. You know they'd love a repeat of that here today. But the Tigers strike with their first point of the afternoon. Credit the kill to Leah Gardner, the freshman out of Crandall, Texas. Courtney Hansen, another native Texan for the Tigers, set to serve it away. There's the dig by Blue, now setting up for the kill. Beautiful execution. Credit the kill to Bella Burney.
Well, Bella didn't exactly, or excuse me, Bernie didn't have the strongest performance in their previous game against Union, but looking good so far.
Service error over the back line. So the serve will go right back to the Tigers. Checking in for Ouachita, it's going to be a senior leader in the form of Kayla Steinmeier. She takes over for Kylie Kiskin. Low dig that time, setting up for the kill by Blue. Was it deflected? Yes, it was. Yep. First kill of the night for Blue, and potentially the first of many based on her recent performance. She was an all-conference preseason vote for the Seawolves, but Emily Adams, great power at the net. No time to adjust, and that's going to be a point for the Tigers.
Yeah, that one's got to hurt, that's for sure. Pretty much right in the chest. Yeah, that came flying at Galloway there.
Looking for the feather touch, and Hansen.
Oh, beautiful play.
Wow, you can't execute it any better than that. Hansen, she's really the setting specialist for this team, but the thing is, Chris, she can use that move in so many different ways, and usually she uses it to catch the defense off guard.
Well, Coach Frizzell Kaiser was an all-conference setter when she played here at Ouachita, and that's got to be something that she taught her. It's probably something that she's like, oh man, that reminds me of when I played too.
Usually it's the misdirection set, but that time she just goes for the straight push, goes for a strong push and finds the opening. Meanwhile, the serve has gone back to the Seawolves as well as the scoring lead in set number one. Great diving dig, setting up for the kill. And credit the point to Leilani Elder. Found the open spot in the middle of the floor, and the Seawolves have a 2-point lead. Ball goes back to Trinity Tatupu. Set by Hansen. That's going to be a point for the Tigers off the deflection.
Yeah, it's going to be Fairchild with the kill there. In her 2 years here at Ouachita, has just been an excellent and a very consistent player, that I might add.
Line drive serve. Blue able to get it back over. There's the dig by Joust, set by Hansen. Church looking for the kill. Line drive, and credit the point to the Tigers.
Well, they don't usually go to Church in situations like that, but that was an excellent play. I think the Seawolves were expecting, okay, it's going to go to Steinmeier, it's going to go to, Fairchild, but no, they didn't expect it to be Church, and another point for the Tigers.
Also credit that one to Church. She's one of the serving specialists for the Tigers. Throughout her career has found herself near the top of the team list in service aces, and that's going to contribute to her total here today. Good start for the senior out of Jonesboro, Arkansas. Seawolves able to recover from an early miscommunication, but Kayla Steinmeier with authority.
Well, I was going to say earlier that, always whenever you're a visiting team, you got to come out fast, and that's exactly what the Seawolves did, but now Ouachita has gotten back very quickly.
Set by Hansen, looking for the kill. That's Fairchild. Looking for Blue again. Oh, hits the fan. And I believe they're going to say that's a no call.
Yeah, I'm thinking that's the new rule when it does hit the fan. And I wonder if it applies to the rafters as well. But I'm guessing it's no point, you just reset.
It's the first time in one of our broadcasts that we've seen that happen. Meanwhile, close play there, but it does go over the back line, and it's a point for Anchorage off of the service error. But Chris, that's a new addition to the Sturgis Physical Education Center. The new oversized fans at the top of the facility, and there are also some new safety guidelines for fans visiting.
I will say, I play basketball in here quite often, and they do circulate the air very well, so it's a lot nicer than it was.
Meanwhile, the Sea Wolves have knotted this one back up at 8. There's the serve from Blue. Dig by Church, another dig. Now Steinmeier looking for the kill. Great reactionary dig from the Sea Wolves. Fairchild looking for a kill. Feather touch, Church is right there to make the play. Now Steinmeier tried to get a soft lob over to that left corner, but it didn't have enough on it, and it will be a point for the Sea Wolves.
No, it was a good idea because no one was in that corner. Just didn't come off her fingertips correctly, and that would have been an excellent play by Steinmeier.
Line drive serve from Blue is into the net. Kisgan checking in for the Tigers, and she will have the serve. Back and forth affair here in set number 1, all knotted up at 9. Misdirection. What a save by Joust. Joust trying to save it again on a low line drive, but nothing she can do, and that's going to be a point for Anchorage. Credit that point to Sydney Johnson.
Yeah, that first save by Joust, that's one of those situations where you just put your hand there and you hope the ball hits it, and it did, and it bounced off, and would have been it was an excellent play at the moment.
Another great play at the net for Bella Burney, and the serve will stay with the Sea Wolves. Church with a dig, set by Hanson. Fairchild just trying to push it. Great save by Blue. Dig by Joust, set by Hanson, looking for Brazil. Did it stay in? Yes, it did. Point for the Tigers.
Well, that was an excellent play, getting one of the premier players in the Great American Conference involved. I think that was her first point.
Her first
in the match.
Her first kill of the night, but Chris, Brazil has proven that she can collect them in bunches. Had 300 a year ago, en route to being named the GAC Freshman of the Year. Miscommunication there as the ball just falls in front of a couple Tigers.
Yep, that was the definition of sitting around the campfire, letting it fall right in between everybody. There was major miscommunication, letting that one fall in the middle of them all. I think that I saw Coach Frizz looked at Kisgan and was like, hey, that's your ball. You got to go get it.
Elenecki with the serve. Tigers can't get it back over.
No, the Sea Wolves, they do have some momentum here, and they have the advantage. Going to try to ride this one out.
Block at the net, point for the Tigers. That's Riley Brazil making the play, and joining her was Leah Gardner. We'll see if the Tigers can regain some momentum after a nice little run for the Sea Wolves. Service error, and the serve goes right back to Anchorage.
Yeah, just a little bit too much mustard on that one.
Sydney Johnson checks into the match, and she will have the serve. Set by Hanson, looking for the kill. That's Gardner. Brazil, good reaction. Now back to Brazil, trying to find the opening. Great save. That's Elenecki. Adams looking for the kill, and she's going to get it. Steinmeier checking back in. It seems like she'll be splitting quite a bit of time with Kisgan out there on the floor this year. We've seen that a lot in the non-conference portion of the schedule. Line drive, serve. Nothing to be done about it. That'll be a service ace for Riley Brazil.
Yeah, coming into this game, Brazil leads the team in service aces, along with a few other players. not too far behind her.
Blue looking for the kill and perfect execution, splitting the defense in the right corner.
Yep, she saw the gap, and Brazil and Joust just couldn't get there in time.
There's the dig by Steinmeier, set by Hansen. Brazil just trying to use the feather touch. Setting up for Blue. Hansen was there to make the play, but that one had eyes and nothing to be done about it. That's a kill for Blue.
Yeah, Blue was a huge issue for Union in the previous game, having 18 kills, and imagine he's going to have the same amount of success.
Elenecki with a nice dig. Now she's just going to send it back over. Dig by Joust, set by Hansen. Gardner is going to get the kill.
Yeah, I'm thinking, I was looking at the team, the Seawolves, their reaction with their coach, and I'm thinking the coach may have yelled something that distracted them and lost the point. I'm not sure. I can't clarify that.
Setting up for Steinmeier. Did it stay in? Yes, it did. Point to the Tigers. Just managed to stay inside the white line, and that's going to be another kill for the senior.
Ouachita trying to get back. They were never out of this game, but they were just trying to cut down that lead.
Service error will give a point to Alaska Anchorage. And now set to serve it away, it is going to be Trinity Tatupu.
It was a good job by Sydney Johnson deciding to not go for that one. Decided at the very last second that that one was a little bit too long. Oh, what a kill by Fairchild.
Fantastic execution for the sophomore as she found the opening on the left side. And once again, the Seawolves trying to create some distance, but the Tigers striking right back. Now the serve from Kellen Church. Blue was looking for a low line drive for the kill, but it ends up hitting the net, and the Tigers get the equalizing points. 17 all in set number one.
Well, that possession was never going to be right for the Seawolves, and it started with Church's excellent set, getting them in an uncomfortable position.
Blue bouncing right back, though, with a kill as the Seawolves take the lead once again. Blue will have the serve as Bethany Twohart checks in. Low line drive. Tigers trying to get it back over. They do so successfully. There's the set at the net, looking for the feather touch. Perfect execution. That's Leilani Elder with the point for Anchorage.
Yep, the moment that Ouachita seems to be getting back into striking distance and getting back, Seawolves just hit him with another haymaker.
Hansen.
Oh, yeah, that was a ball handling error. I think she hit it about 3 times, but point for Ouachita.
That was a smart play there by the sophomore at the net.
Well, you know, she hadn't made a play like that since she hit it into the back row, and definitely they were not expecting it.
Bit of a misfire there on the dig. It's a service ace for the Tigers. And Kiskin gonna have a chance to serve it away again. That stays inside the line. Back-to-back service aces for the freshman out of Belleville, Illinois. And Anchorage wants to talk things over. Tigers lead at 20-19 here in set number one. You're watching Tiger Volleyball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network, presented by Taylor King Law.
I've heard people say Ouachita.
Wichita.
Achita.
Ouachita.
Is it pronounced Ouachita?
Searching for Ouachita Baptist University.
Back in Texas, everybody pronounces it Wichita, but really, it's Washita.
Washita. Washita.
How would you pronounce it?
Washita.
Washita.
It's Washita Baptist University. Get it right.
It's Washita, people. It's Washita.
Washita.
Welcome back to Tiger Volleyball on the Washita Sports Digital Network, presented by Taylor King Law. Tigers leading 20-19 after 3 straight points, including 2 service aces from the freshman Kylie Kisgan.
Yeah, and that was the sort of momentum shift the Tigers needed. They were just within 2 or 3 points for several possessions behind the Seawolves. And now the freshman is back up to serve.
The southpaw, Kisgan, set to serve it away. Gonna be tough to recover. Seawolves do so successfully. Now Hansen trying to catch them off guard, looking for the kill. Great dig by Joust, set by Hansen. Now Church with an opportunity, but Blues right there with the dig. Point to the Tigers, as it looks like Elder maybe got a bit too close to the net.
Well, another opportunity for the freshman to serve.
Looking for the kill.
Oh, they say that's in. I didn't see it, but I think some of the Tigers were not exactly happy with that call.
That's going to earn a groan from the home crowd, but it is a kill for the Seawolves. Bethany Tuhart credited with that kill. Now the serve from Elder, set by Hansen. Hansen looking for the kill yet again. Not afraid to step up. Now Blue looking for a kill.
Right.
Bit of confusion because we haven't had a ruling.
I didn't hear a whistle.
On the point. No whistle, but they're going to say it's a point to the Seawolves.
I never heard anything.
I think Brian Ramsey's looking for an official call so he can add that into the live stats.
Because they just now added it to the scoreboard. So I still don't really know what happened.
Setting up for Brazil on the kill. It's deflected. Lucky roll off the top of the net. Making the play again for the Seawolves, that's Bella Burney, and she got some help from Caden Osborne. With that, the Tigers are going to want to take a timeout to talk things over. Now 22-21, and Chris, much like the Henderson State match we saw earlier this week, the pendulum of momentum seeming to swing back and forth between these two teams. No clear-cut advantage for either side up to this point. It's going to be fun to see who walks away with the victory here in set 1.
Yeah, well, if you think about the Seawolves coming almost 4,000 miles, they're not going to, they will refuse to walk away with a loss. They're not going to walk away with any sort of loss. They are going to try, and they're going to do whatever it takes to come out of this one with a win, even though they do have more action tomorrow. But yeah, they're looking to make their mark, and of course, Washita making a few sort of mental mistakes, allowing the Seawolves to get back into play. But imagine the Tigers, they're going to have some focus coming out of this timeout.
This is the first time ever that the Seawolves have played on natural state soil against a natural state opponent. It is not the first time that the Tigers have met the Seawolves. Again, Alaska Anchorage taking the first meeting between these two squads 3-0 back in 1999. Meanwhile, point for the Seawolves as they look to try and take the advantage with set number 1. Serve will stay with Anchorage.
Well, and Ellie Davis for Washita is going to check in, and Hansen's going to check out.
Now the serve from Leilani Elder. Brazil looking for the kill. Nice dig by Blue. Now looking for the kill on the other side. That's too hard, and she's going to get it. Set point for the Seawolves.
Like I said, they're not going to try to walk away with a loss. They're going to try to walk away with this one with a win.
Fairchild, great execution, just able to push it into the back left corner. Blue made a great effort, but the Tigers draw back within 2. Still set point for Anchorage, but the serve is with the Tigers. Peyton Church, set to check in, sister of Kellen Church.
Now, she's an excellent server, and bringing her in for just that.
There's the serve, dig by Blue. Set now looking for the kill, that's too hard again. Good dig by Church. Set, looking for the kill, feather touch.
Oh, it's
great
still there.
save. And that'll do it for the first set. What a fantastic play on the diving effort from Tatupu to set up for the kill there to finish off the set. Seawolves take it 25-22. And Alaska Anchorage now just 2 sets away from their first victory over the Tigers in nearly a quarter of a century. We're going to take a short break here. You're watching Tiger Volleyball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network, presented by Taylor King Law.
No matter where you go in Arkansas, you'll probably run into someone you know. That personal connection is what I love about this state, and it's why we have offices and people across Arkansas. People who share your interest and care if you've been hurt.
A local team who will be on your side, by your side.
So if you were injured in an accident, call us at 1-800-CAR-WRECK.
No matter where you live in Arkansas, we have an office nearby.
We'll be on your side, by your side.
Captain Henderson House. We're a home to call your very own when you're away from yours, with a porch to end your night on, surrounded by friends, sharing stories and old times, and a yard with memories of summertime weddings and picnics after the game. We are so thankful for the life this house has seen for nearly 150 years. Come stay with us and join in on our stories. Captain Henderson House, Inn and Events.
Make Print Mania in downtown Arkadelphia your place to get embroidery, screen printing, trophies, and more. Drop by their store on Main Street in downtown Arkadelphia or visit their website at printmaniatees.com to see how they can help your business or group. Need a shirt for an event? Let Print Mania take care of that. Need promotional materials for your business or organization? You can let Print Mania take care of that too. A family-run local business in Arkadelphia, Print Mania has been serving the public since 1992. Call Print Mania today, 870-246-3803.
I'm Nicole Auerbach from The Athletic.
Hey, this is Alex Pruitt with Sports Illustrated Magazine.
This is Kevin Kugler of Westwood One.
Hi, everybody. It's Pete Kranick of the Memphis Grizzlies and Fox Sports Southeast.
This is Danielle Musselman.
This is Kyle Peterson with ESPN.
This is Tom Hart of ESPN and the SEC Network. Thanks for tuning in to the Ouachita Sports Digital Network.
This is Kellen Church. Thanks for tuning in to the Ouachita Sports Digital Network.
Welcome back to Tiger Volleyball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network, presented by Taylor King Law, and a special hello to our guests from Alaska. To all our fans watching and supporting the Seawolves, we thank you for tuning in to OSDN, part of the Tiger Ready Invitational this weekend. And Chris, if you're a fan of the Seawolves, you got to be ecstatic right now. 4 set wins to start off the weekend.
Yeah, they have really dominated coming into Arkadelphia, making a statement, making a name for themselves. And we can't stop talking about them. They're the opposing team, and we can't stop talking about the Seawolves. And I know Ouachita, they're going to want to try to get back on track, and they made some sort of mental errors coming down into the last few points of the previous set, but they're going to look to fix those things, and really try to storm out. And I mentioned Seawolves, they came out flying out of the gate in that first set. Ouachitá's going to want to try to do that here.
These are those opportunities for the Tigers to build up resiliency going into conference play. Trying to overcome adversity early in this match, but still anybody's match after a tight set number 1. Tigers losing that one by 3. But really, Chris, the momentum swings were fairly even in that first set. Just happened to go to the Seawolves there at the very end. Anchorage pulling away to take set number 1, but we'll see if the Tigers can bounce back in set number 2. Courtney Hansen from Arlington, Texas, set to serve. Hart looking for the kill, and late whistle, but it will be a point for the Seawolves. Credit Hart with the kill.
Yeah, I think the line judge initially signaled that Brazil had touched it, and the ball was still in play, but I heard it hit the floor, so Anchorage coaches knew that was not the right call, and now that one is in.
Leah Gardner, again the freshman from Crandall, Texas, stepping up with a kill. And now Kayla Steinmeier entering the fold for Ouachita. Blue looking for the kill. It's blocked at the net. Great play that time from Gardner again. Backed up by Steinmeier.
Well, in just a couple plays here, you can tell the Tigers ultra focused. They know they should not have lost that first set. And now
Hart looking for the kill, and
blocking automatically looks so much better.
Late whistle, but it Adams looking for the kill, trying to find the open spacing in the middle of the floor, and she does just that. Tigers taking the lead back as Avery Jouse set to serve it away. Here's the junior libero from Midland, Texas. Blue looking for the kill. There's the dig by Jouse, set by Hansen, and Fairchild slamming it home that time. Excellent kill for the sophomore. Feather touch, perfect execution by Leilani Elder.
Yeah, that was perfect placement. Perfect placement. You could not have done it any better than that. You certainly couldn't have done it any harder than that as well.
Line drive serve down low, but Steinmeier's able to get the dig, and now Adams on the other side. Block is deflected. Valiant effort by the Seawolves, but credit the kill to Emily Adams. High school teammate of Courtney Hansen. Both of them graduates from Arlington Martin High School in Arlington, Texas. Blue looking for the kill. Great backup there by Church. Now Steinmeier finding the opening, and she's got another kill on the night.
I'm thinking Galloway may have touched it at the end, and her teammates just didn't quite know and kind of let that one fall. But maybe from my angle, I can't tell.
Going to be a tough recovery for the Seawolves. Steinmeier making a play, but Alaska Anchorage able to rebound after a tough start and get a well-earned point.
Yeah, that was, I didn't think that would end in a Seawolf point at all. I thought that was going to end in a Tiger point, but an excellent play there.
Here's the set by Hansen. Fairchild. She's got another one, make it 5 kills on the afternoon.
Well, Fairchild, she's not exactly going into these these kills with, or into these points with a lot of power. She's just putting it, trying to put it in the perfect spot, and she's done that the last couple possessions.
Excellent spike that time. That's Leilani Elder picking up the kill. The junior from Kansas City, Missouri, has the Seawolves back within 2. Hanson with the set. Now Fairchild looking for the kill. Make it half a dozen. 6 kills on the night for Fairchild. The sophomore from Cabot, Arkansas will now have it on the serve. Tigers leading by 3 in set number 2. Tuhart picking up another kill for the Seawolves. It's been a great night for Tuhart so far. Her 7th kill of the match. Nice dig by Church, set by Hanson. Brazil looking for the kill, and it's blocked at the net. Trinity Tatupu and Bella Burney in on the play. Blocked yet again at the net, but that one goes out of bounds off a deflection. Now we have a substitution. Hanson with the serve. Blocked at the net, that's Emily Adams. And she is fired up. Leah Gardner backing her up on that play at the net.
Yeah, it's really hard to get a ball over a 6-foot Emily Adams, as well as a 6-foot Leah Gardner, who was also there. I believe that was Elenecki that made that play there. That was a nice
Hanson
sort of
with the serve.
Something that, or the misdirection, something that Courtney Hanson pretty much trademarked.
With the serve. Blocked at the net, that's Emily Adams. She has the set, Brazil looking for the kill. Blue now looking for the kill. Tigers able to regroup. Kill attempt for Adams, it's blocked at the net. Another chance now for Garner, and it's to the right.
Man, that front line for the Seawolves, I think 2 or 3 blocks in that one possession, just excellent defense.
And perfect execution on the serve. That was Sydney Johnson. And we are tied up at 10-all. Johnson again on the serve, trying to go to the back portion of the court again, but that one is past the line for a service error. Kayla Steinmeier back into the fray for the Tigers. Brazil with the serve. That'll be a point for Ouachita.
Yeah, I'm thinking maybe one of the players stepped over the center line.
Blue's kill attempt is blocked, although it deflects backwards. Steinmeier, nearly a dominant kill there, and it's going to be another point for the Tigers. That time it looked like one of the Seawolves stepped into enemy territory outside the line.
Well, these errors are definitely costing the Seawolves, but they're helping the Tigers out a lot. About a 3-point lead was one of the bigger leads we saw in the previous set.
Looking for the kill. Great save by Hansen. Now Steinmeier, feather touch. Blue tries to save it, but that's going to be a kill.
Well, Steinmeier is known for her power on those spikes. Didn't need it there. She read the defense perfectly. Oh, what a play there.
Blue looking for the kill again, and Joust tries to scoop it out that time, but the dig actually ends up ricocheting up closer to us, Chris, on the near side.
Yeah, I was ready to hit it. If they needed me, I'm here.
Long serve goes over the back line. That's another point for OBU. Tigers looking to even the overall match at 1 set apiece after the Seawolves took set number 1.
Now that one hit the fan, but they didn't call it. Yeah, now they do. Didn't call it initially, but it'll be a replay for Ouachita.
Maybe trying to give advantage of the play that time, thinking that the Seawolves could strike. I'm not sure, but they do make the call. There's the set. Now Blue is going to record the kill, her 6th of the night. Caden Osborne, the setter from Anchorage, Alaska, checking in for the Seawolves. Emily Adams almost had a kill, but Seawolves respond. Now Steinmeier looking for the kill, and it's a bit too strong.
Well, Fairchild was a little slow getting up on that play. She looks all right, but she went, I'm pretty sure she was one of the ones going for a block.
Here's the set by Hansen. Fairchild looking for the kill, and she's going to get it.
Yeah, she looks all right.
Able to bounce there. Right back.
Yeah.
Records her 7th kill of the night. That leads the team, and it's tied for the most overall between the two squads with Bethany Tuhart.
I will say this about Ouachita. I don't know what Coach Frizz told them in between sets, but they look so much more focused here.
Fairchild trying to catch the Seawolves napping. Perfect execution, finished off with a kill by Blue, and the Seawolves are back within 2.
Oh, both sets have been very close here. I imagine the 3rd set will be exactly the same way. What a play there. Another kill by Fairchild.
Fairchild now up to 8 on the night. It's been quite a night for the sophomore from Cabot, Arkansas. Hisgen trying to go with the low line drive serve that time, but it bounces back off the top of the net for a service error.
Yeah, she has particularly a low serve, but one that comes in pretty sharp, but with those low serves, they're bound to hit the net. Oh man, what a performance from Fairchild we're seeing right now.
Stepping up when the Tigers need her most. She's now up to 9 kills on the night. And a chance to add to her point total here on the serve. High ball that bounces off the roof here at Speck. Bit of tough luck for the Tigers as it took an unfriendly bounce, and that is going to be a point for Anchorage. There's the dig by Church, set by Hansen. Looking for the kill, that's Brazil, trying to find the back right corner. Libero's there to make the play. Trying to block it, and Hansen, they're gonna say it was a double hit before Hansen sent it back over. Gardner looking for the kill, and it's blocked at the net. Tuhart will be credited with the point for Anchorage, and just like that, the Seawolves come storming back. We're tied up at 18 apiece. Tigers looking to regain the lead. Tough play for Anchorage, but the Seawolves do manage to recover. Now a chance for Gardner, and she records the kill with authority.
Hey, that's some redemption for Gardner. She had that double hit and then had her previous spike was blocked, but there was no blocking that one there.
Hansen on the serve. Set, looking for the kill. And that's exactly what Alaska Anchorage is going to get. Credit the point to Bella Burney, the freshman out of Tumwater, Washington. Chance now for Adams, and that's a kill for the sophomore out of Arlington, Texas.
Yep, back and forth action. That's what we love to see as fans. These players are trying to get this one over with. Washita trying to tie it up.
Kill attempt is deflected, but it goes out of bounds, so the Seawolves will get the equalizer. Set by Hansen, setting up for Adams. Finds the open space near the back line.
Yeah, nobody was home, and Adams has such a strong arm. Yeah, there's nothing. Seawolves just reacted too late.
Bit too strong on the kill attempt that time, goes over the back line, and now Washita 3 points away from claiming set number 2. Avery Joust, the junior libero, set to serve it away for her squad. Blue with a diving dig, there's the set, now back to Blue for the kill. And the senior showing you why she's a preseason all-conference pick there. Able to adjust quickly on the play and record the point for Anchorage.
Exactly, and they should be going to her every single chance they get. Such a phenomenal player.
Blue up to 9 kills on the night. And following that service ace, we're all tied up at 22. Still anybody's set here in set number 2. And let me tell you, Chris, those twos are wild right now. 22-22 in set number 2. Emily Adams responding with a kill of her own. That's lucky number 7 of the night. And Kellen Church will step in to serve this next one away.
Oh, that point came exactly how it did in Adams's last point. Reception by Steinmeier, the set by Hansen, same spot for Adams to get the kill. Oh!
Joust trying to adjust to it on the fly, just had to set it that time instead of going down for the dig. Unfortunately, nobody was home to receive. And now Nicole Blue about to serve in a tied set number 2. Church with a couple of good digs. Steinmeier looking for the kill. Did it stay in? Yes, it did. Another big play for Kayla Steinmeier. Now we'll have a timeout on the floor, but Chris, with it being as close as it is, we're going to stay right here. What a set number 2 this has been.
Yeah, this has been, you know, on the edge of your seat type of action, and that's what we love to see. And that was just a phenomenal play by Steinmeier. Found the open corner, took advantage. Nobody could get there for the Seawolves, and obviously the Seawolves took the timeout. They want to talk some things over. They just need really 3 points now to get the victory, and Ouachita just needs the 1.
It is set point for the Tigers, but you got to be careful here, watching out for the Seawolves, because you get that next point, you got to go get 2 more if you're the Tigers.
Yeah, exactly. This day's not over yet for Ouachita, and it's certainly not over yet for Alaska Anchorage. And man, these 2 sets have been so close, and that's exactly how it was Tuesday night when Henderson State came over here. All 5 of those sets so close, right down to the wire, and Ouachita just sort of ran out of gas at the end. And I think this is a good test for Ouachita to see if they're able to keep it up through multiple sets against a formidable, excuse me, a phenomenal opponent.
Kylie Kisgan, the freshman from Belleville, Illinois, set to serve it away for the Tigers. Here's the serve from the southpaw. Gonna be a tough play. Can the Seawolves regroup? Yes, they can. There's the dig by Church, set by Hansen. Looking for Brazil. Goes over the back line, and we are tied up at 24.
Yeah, I think she came in with a little bit too much power there. I think a softer touch would have been even more effective.
So now we'll play to at least 26. Courtney Hansen stepping up, and hold on.
Oh, she was in the net. Yep, I think
they're going to say that Hansen touched the net, and so they will go back and they'll give that point to Anchorage. And now the Tigers with their backs against the wall.
Yep, trailing by 1. Now they're the ones that need 3 points to get a victory here. The Seawolves just came flying out. They just sort of came together as a group. And that's what I've really noticed about this team, is that they are so close. There's only 10 of them there, you know, short rotation, not very much depth, but they are playing as one team, and they're playing with a lot of heart here.
Both of these teams look fired up early in the season. Great match to cap off the day for both squads after playing a match earlier in the day. For the Seawolves, looking to stay undefeated in terms of sets today. They've won the first 4 that they played in, and now they're at set point in set number 2 in match number 2. So looking to make that 5 on the day.
Well, no matter the outcome today, I think Alaska's definitely had a very good trip to Arkansas. Obviously having the win over Union earlier today. But they've certainly made a statement here.
Now the serve. Tigers gonna have to regroup. Fairchild able to get it back over. There's the set, looking for the kill, and Hansen with the play at the net. And not so fast, say the Tigers. We're gonna play to 27 points.
Yeah, not very often do you see your setter coming in and getting a block, especially a game-tying block.
Peyton Church, the sophomore from Jonesboro, Arkansas, stepping in to make the serve. There's the set. Tuart looking for the kill, and she's gonna get it. Once again, the Seawolves at set point.
Back and forth action. Ouachita had it tied, and now another point for the Seawolves, putting them ahead by 1.
Hansen, diving effort. Now Brazil looking for the kill. There's the dig by Blue. Set. Two Hart looking for the kill again. It's deflected out of bounds, and the Seawolves take set number 2. Make it 5 straight set victories for Alaska Anchorage to open up the weekend. And now they're just 1 set away from taking this non-conference bout against the Tigers. Well, as these two teams flip sides, don't flip the channel, because we'll have more Tiger volleyball coming up after this timeout.
No matter where you go in Arkansas, you'll probably run into someone you know. That personal connection is what I love about this state, and it's why we have offices and people across Arkansas. People who share your interest and care if you've been hurt.
A local team who will be on your side, by your side.
So if you were injured in an accident, call us at 1-800-CAR-WRECK.
No matter where you live in Arkansas, we have an office nearby.
We'll be on your side, by your side.
Captain Henderson House. We're a home to call your very own when you're away from yours, with a porch to end your night on, surrounded by friends, sharing stories and old times, and a yard with memories of summertime weddings and picnics after the game. We are so thankful for the life this house has seen for nearly 150 years. Come stay with us and join in on our stories. Captain Henderson House, Inn and Events.
I've heard people say Ouachita.
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 Is it pronounced Ouachita?
Searching for Ouachita Baptist University.
Back in Texas, everybody pronounces it Wichita, but really, it's Ouachita.
Ouachita. Ouachita.
How would you pronounce it?
Ouachita.
Ouachita.
It's Ouachita Baptist University. Get it right.
It's Ouachita, people. It's Ouachita.
Ouachita.
Make Print Mania in downtown Arkadelphia your place to get embroidery, screen printing, trophies, and more. Drop by their store on Main Street in downtown Arkadelphia or visit their website at printmaniatees.com to see how they can help your business or group. Need a shirt for an event? Let Print Mania take care of that. Need promotional materials for your business or organization? You can let Print Mania take care of that too. A family-run local business in Arkadelphia, Print Mania has been serving the public since 1992. Call Print Mania today, 870-246-3803.
Visit the Ouachita campus store for all your Tiger apparel, merchandise, and gifts. If you need something to wear to show your Tiger pride, stop by the Ouachita campus store on the bottom floor of the Evans Student Center to grab a t-shirt, sweatshirt, polo, or more. If you can't stop by the store on campus, visit us online at bookstore.obu.edu. Make your purchase and we'll send it to you. Support the Tigers by checking out the Ouachita campus store. Go Tigers.
Welcome back to Tiger Volleyball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network, presented by Taylor King Law. Well, Chris, it's been a couple of tough losses for the Tigers in the first 2 sets, dropping the first set by a score of 25-22, and just moments ago, dropping one 27-25.
Yeah, and in both of those sets, let's talk about the score. The score has been so close. You know, though the Seawolves do have a 2-0 lead over Ouachita so far here tonight, it's been so close. I mean, both teams have been just about equal in their play, and both teams playing with so much heart and so much effort. Alaska not trying to go home with a loss at all here, and they're trying to end off this Friday with 6 straight wins, or 6 straight set wins.
Makana Elenecki set to serve it away. Kill is blocked at the net by Alaska Anchorage. And the Seawolves draw first blood in set number 3. So the serve will stay with Eleneki, the junior from Hawaii. There's a set by Hansen. And that's going to be a kill for the Tigers.
Yeah, that's a new name, Savannah Whitaker, starting out this third set, which is her first action here tonight.
Whitaker, the outside hitter from Forney, Texas, helping the Tigers even the score at 1 apiece. Great save by Hansen, and Gardner manages to get it back over. Looking for another kill. Great diving effort. That's Kisgan. And Whitaker with back-to-back kills to open up set number 3.
Yeah, the freshman's looking good here, and Ouachita is known for having pretty good groups of freshmen.
That was the case last year, and now you've seen that group mature into the sensational sophomore class that is really starting to lead the pack in this Tiger volleyball program.
That was a good eye there by Blue. I did not think that was going over the back line, but good recognition.
Sydney Johnson with the serve. There's the dig by Whitaker, set by Hansen. Back to Whitaker. Make it 3 kills here in set number 3.
And what a performance Whitaker's putting on right now. And she's trying to get Coach Frizz, to give her some more playing time, that's for sure.
Bit of a revelation for the Tigers here in set number 3. Now on the serve, it's a long ball. Just a little bit of a push there by Blue. Hansen with a push of her own. Now setting up for the kill. Finds the back corner, and that's a point for the Seawolves. Madison Galloway, the libero from Pensacola, Florida, set to serve it away. Looking for the kill. Did it stay in? Yes, it did. Just stayed inside that white line.
Well, you could hear Elder as she went up. She made this sort of noise like she was charging up for a massive kill, and that's exactly what happened, too.
Here's the set. Back to Steinmeier for the kill. It looked pretty, but it was a bit too strong, and it goes out of bounds for another point for the Seawolves.
Yeah, she has such a strong arm, and it's not often that it's going to go out, but it obviously did there.
Looked like the dig went at an awkward angle there off the arms of Steinmeier. That'll be a service ace for the Seawolves. Setting up for Adams. It stays inside the white line. Point for the Tigers and the kill for the sophomore. Every class currently represented for the Tigers. 3 sophomores, a junior, a freshman, and a senior on the floor. That's going to be a point for Ouachita.
Well, it did hit off the antenna as the Seawolves were trying to get it back. Ouachita recognized it right away.
Here's the set now, looking for the kill. Now Blue looking for the kill. Great diving effort by Joust. Now Steinmeier finds the back part of the zone. The lights are on, but nobody was home. And that'll be a point for the Tigers.
Well, you know, previously she went a little bit too strong on a kill attempt earlier over that back line and found her touch there.
Here's the set from Hansen. Looking for the kill, and a little bit of pinball there for the Seawolves, trying to get it back over. But Steinmeier putting Anchorage in a tough spot, and she's going to get a kill as a result.
Yeah, every player on the Seawolves court just was totally caught off guard there. Easy point for Ouachita.
There's a set by Hansen, setting up for Steinmeier, blocked at the net. That's Leilani Elder. Joining her on the play, Caden Osborne. Osborne, one of two hometown players on this squad, joining Larson Anderson, a junior also from Anchorage.
I'm thinking Hansen, yeah, she was in the net that time. Trying to go up for the block. Oh, that ball's still live. Whitaker gets it over.
Another chance for the Seawolves, and there's nothing you can do about that. Perfect execution by Leilani Elder, going at an angle and finding the open zone. Again, open space, nobody's home. Anchorage with a lot of momentum here in set number 3, 10-7 your score. We're going to take a quick timeout. You're watching Tiger Volleyball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network.
Whether you realize it or not, you see the work of bats and signs all around Arkadelphia. When you see the Badger equipment trailer on the way to a Badger game, Bats and Signs did that. When you're watching the Badgers, Tigers, or Reddies and see the signage that just really makes their facilities pop, Bats and Signs did that too. You see the signage in downtown Arkadelphia, on the campuses of Ouachita and Henderson, or the sign in your neighbor's yard supporting a candidate or their favorite Badger? Yep, Bats and Sign did that too. Longtime residents and supporters of all things Arkadelphia called Mark, Jared, Chris, or Ryan at Bats and Signs today to see what they can do for you.
Welcome back to Tiger Volleyball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network, presented by Taylor King Law. The second meeting ever between the Alaska Anchorage Seawolves and the Ouachita Tigers. 5-set victories thus far for the Seawolves, and looking to make it a perfect 6 with a 3-point advantage in set number 3.
And for it being the first time these players have played as a team in the state of Arkansas, just excellent the performance they've put on so far today.
Kylie Kisgan set to serve it away for Ouachita. Excellent block at the net. There's a nice dig from Whitaker. Kill's deflected, but it's a kill nonetheless for Courtney Hansen.
Well, Hansen showing she's more than a setter. He's gotten a couple kills these last few sets, and you can tell her shoulder's kind of bothering her. Not used to having to do some of that action, and that's going to be a reception error.
Another point for the Tigers on the service ace. Kisgan got a bit of a different approach as a southpaw on the serve that's thrown off Anchorage at times today. Nice block at the net, but the Seawolves recover. Powerful kill from Nicole Blue. Our director, Chris Babb, making a pretty good point here on Tuesday. you're playing somebody from about 3,000 feet away. Then you turn around and play this match here today against a team from over 3,000 miles away. Meanwhile, the Tigers striking back for a point, and all of a sudden it's a brand new set, 11-all.
Oh, same sort of situation for the Seawolves. They played earlier today against Union, just 3,000 feet away at Henderson State's campus at the Duke Wells Center, and now playing here, all while being 3,000 plus miles away from home.
3,988 miles. That's the distance that the Seawolves traveled to get here to Arkadelphia. Wanting to walk away with a victory over the Tigers, and that's going to be a kill for Bella Burney.
Well, again, this is another close set. Both these teams putting in great amount of determination and will trying to get these wins, and unfortunately for Ouachita, it's been the Seawolves that have prevailed.
Gardner making it a tough play. Hansen with the set. Whitaker looking for the kill. Seawolves can't recover.
I'm pretty sure Whitaker has been perfect on all 4 of her shot attempts. And that one was just sort of a lapse, a mental lapse there by Alaska Anchorage. Something we have not seen much here today.
Ball's deflected, and a bit of a miscommunication at the net as the ball falls right in between 2 Seawolves. That'll be another point for Ouachita as the Tigers look to claim their first set in today's match and their first set ever over Alaska Anchorage.
Oh, hit the fan several times. That was not really an issue Tuesday here. But I believe that's like the 3rd time the ball's hit the fan. It is a good thing that if it does hit the fan, the team that is serving gets a do-over. There's no points awarded to anybody.
Didn't happen at all on Tuesday. It's happened 3 times here today, and I believe it's happened in every set. Now they're going to say that the Tigers stepped over the line, and that's going to be a point for the Seawolves. Sydney Johnson checks back into the match, the sophomore from Newburgh, Oregon, set to serve it away. There's the dig by Whitaker, now looking for the feather touch. Long ball stays inside the line. That's going to earn some applause from the Anchorage faithful as we're all knotted up at 14. What an atmosphere we've had today. The long distance has not stopped the Seawolves faithful from coming out and supporting their team. Meanwhile, Emily Adams stepping up with a kill. That'll be her 9th of the night. She's 2nd on the team, trailing only Haley Fairchild with 10.
Well, that is one thing you never see with Ouachita. They always have multiple players with maybe 8 kills or more any given night, no matter how many sets are played. They try to feed everybody, all their playmakers on this Tiger squad.
There's the dig by Steinmeier, set by Hansen. Now Adams looking for the kill, and she's got it. 2nd Tiger to reach double-digit kills on the night. We're now up to 4 players with double-digit kills overall, as Nicole Blue has 12 for the Seawolves, and Bethany Tuhart also has 10. There's the dig by Blue. Set. Now looking for the feather touch. That was Elder. Now Steinmeier is going to record a kill of her own. Her 8th of the night.
Yeah, they just have not been able to stop Steinmeier whenever she's gotten her arm behind her, enough power behind it. but not many teams are able to stop her when that happens.
Blue, perfect execution, keeping it just inside the white line on the back right corner. Anchorage draws within 1 as Trinity Tatupu sets up for the serve. There's the dig by Steinmeier, set, now looking for the kill, that's Adams. Can't quite get it, Blue looking for a kill of her own. Nice dig by Whitaker. Steinmeier, feather touch, but the Seawolves were ready. Blue again, Hansen with the push. Second time tonight, she's found that back right corner. And the Tigers extend their lead back out to 2.
Yeah, she saw it right away. Nobody even near that back right. And that entire row was wide open, and she just has perfect accuracy on those plays.
Set by Church. There's a kill for Haley Fairchild.
Hey, that was good recognition by Church instead of a quick point for Washita trying to set up a play to get Fairchild involved.
It was a couple of sets there as it went set to Church, set to Hansen, and then setting up for the kill in the middle by Fairchild. She's now up to 11 kills on the night. That's a team best. Great opportunity here for the Tigers, just 6 points away from claiming their first set to try and mount a comeback. And Chris, this is what it's all about right here, getting great opportunities to face non-conference opponents. Put yourself in these late match situations, and that better prepares you for such situations down the line in conference play. Both of these two teams, though, look like they are well capable of making some noise in their respective conferences.
Yeah, certainly. And what we've seen in the previous 2 sets, what we have learned from Alaska Anchorage is they don't go down without a fight. Washita sort of at a similar point. They also had a lead, and the Seawolves came back and won that set. So no lead is safe when you're facing the Seawolf squad.
There's the dig, set, looking for Elder for the kill. And the junior's gonna step up with just that. Elder up to 9 kills on the match, making her hometown of Kansas City, Missouri proud. Nicole Blue set to serve it away. There's the dig by Joust, set by Hansen. Fairchild's kill attempt is blocked. It's a point for the Seawolves.
Yeah, Hansen's hand was just over that center line, and it was after she had gone for it. This Coach Frizz is having a conversation with one of the officials.
Fairchild looking for the kill. It stayed inside. And hold on a second. They're going to say it went out of bounds. That's going to be a point for the Seawolves.
Well, it was a very good thought by Fairchild, and she's been successful when placing it in very specific spots. Just a little much on that one.
19 all. Steinmeier looking for a go-ahead kill. Didn't quite get it. Back to Steinmeier. Line drive hit. And perfect execution from Tuhart. She's been an unsung hero here tonight for the Seawolves. She's up to 11 kills in all. The junior from Battleground, Washington, really stepping it up in a close contest.
Yeah, now the Tigers are going to want to talk some things over. Like I said, no lead is safe around the Seawolves. with a 4-0 sort of few offensive possessions.
Nice run there for the Seawolves.
4-0 streak. That was the word I was trying to find. But yeah, it was 19-16 now. Seawolves lead by 1.
Once again, we thank you for tuning in today to this broadcast of Tiger Volleyball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network, presented by Taylor King Law. This is a student-led broadcasting program here at Ouachita, headed up by our director, Chris Babb. And we thank you for tuning in, whether you're right here in Arkansas, whether you're all the way out in Anchorage, Alaska, watching your hometown Seawolves, or you're somewhere in between. We're glad you joined us today.
Well, for Ouachita, I don't want to say this is a win or go home team, but I guess this is a win and don't play anymore for the rest of the day type of a game, and that's not something Ouachita wants to do.
Here's the set. Elder looking for the kill.
And
it's blocked.
Yep, it was, I believe that was Elder's shot attempt, hit the antenna, and the line judge in the back right corner saw it right away.
Diving effort by Blue. Trying to set up for Two Heart, and Two Heart does it again.
Well, it was a good initial block by the Tigers. They just didn't follow up.
Two Heart now up to an even dozen kills on the night. And Leilani Elder, who has the third most kills on the team with 9, is set to serve it away. It looks like they're trying to adjust the antenna. Maybe got knocked out of place a couple plays ago.
Yeah, I think it was Coach Meisner that saw it initially. Had the line judge fix that antenna.
Line drive, low serve, and it's perfect. Leilani Elder now has the Seawolves 3 points away from a set victory and a match victory. Looking to make it 2 clean sweeps to open up the weekend in the Tiger Ready Invitational.
Yeah, what a game she has had.
There's the dig by Church. Another dig by Hanson. Now Josh just gonna have to get it back over. Looking for the kill. Perfect execution. Bella Burney, the freshman, stepping up again. And the Seawolves continuing to inch closer to victory. With a point here, looking to set up set and match point. And that's exactly what they do. There's a block by Bella Burney and Bethany Two Heart.
Well, just 1 point away for the Seawolves being 6-0 in sets played here today.
Whitaker says we're not going down without a fight. That's another kill for the freshman.
Well, hey, shout out to Whitaker. She has not come out of this game at any point, and it being the first game she's played today, just what we've seen, excellent production from that freshman.
Peyton Church with the serve. There's the dig. Setting up for Two Heart. Feather touch. Ooh. And that's all she wrote. Alaska Anchorage about to party like it's 1999 for the first time in 24 years. The Seawolves take down the Tigers.
Yeah, and what a statement they have made since coming into the natural state. I guarantee you there are a lot of people that did not know who Alaska Anchorage was, and they know exactly who they are now.
You got to tip your cap to the Seawolves. They have a great fan turnout here today, going into uncharted territory. First time in Arkansas as a program. And they announced their presence with authority. A 3-0 sweep to open up the day on the other side of the ravine against Union, and then coming right here to take down a good Ouachita Tiger team in 3 sets. They now have sweeps in both of their 2 meetings with the Tigers in school history. And they've got a nice win to hang their hat on moving into the rest of the tournament. With the win, Alaska Anchorage going to advance to 7-7 on the year, even 500. And for the Tigers, going to fall to 3-8. Bit of a bitter pill to swallow here for Ouachita at home, but Chris, this is what it's all about, getting experience against good teams. This is exactly what the Tigers wanted from this invitational, was a good fight, and that's exactly what the Seawolves brought. You look back on this match and you think a few points going the other way, we could have seen a completely different match. However, the Seawolves had that fighting spirit from the first serve to the last, and this is just a statement-making victory for the road squad.
Well, they certainly did, and they only had 10 players here with them, and they didn't even use all 10 players, but, you know, even with that lack of depth, that lack of rotation, they just, you know, they never seemed to just, you know, their stamina never wavered. They just were consistent, and they played well throughout. And just a shout out to the Seawolves, a fantastic nickname, by the way. Shout out to them and to everybody back home in Anchorage, hopefully tuning in to this broadcast.
Taking a look at the scoring breakdown, Chris, it's a sweep, but really that doesn't tell the whole story, because when you look between the 3 sets, it was all decided by only 9 points, 77 total points on the day for Alaska Anchorage. The 27 coming in that second set, winning 27-25. But the Tigers were there for a lot of the match. Some standout players on both sides. You got to mention Nicole Blue, the senior, playing as advertised here today, the kill leader for her team, but she only had a share of it because Bethany Tuhart, she steps up with 13 kills of her own, including that last kill that marked the end of the match. She had a couple of set-ending plays, always stepping up when her team needed her. And rounding out the top 3 in kills, Leilani Elder, who not only made great plays in the kill department, but also had a few service aces as well.
She sure did, and I think she was sort of the underrated hero for the Seawolves here tonight.
Looking at total points, Nicole Blue had 15, Bethany Tuhart had 13, and Leilani Elder had 11.5. Moving on to the Tigers, this was a breakout game for Haley Fairchild, 11 kills. That's one that she will certainly look to build on as we move forward. Emily Adams with 10 kills, and Kayla Steinmeier with 8. Even though she's not in the top 3 for the overall match, somebody else that we've got to point out that stepped in for that final set and played the entire set very well, that's Savannah Whitaker.
Yeah, exactly. The freshman from Forney, Texas, really has not gotten a ton of opportunities this season compared to the other freshmen like Kiskin, but she has played extremely well, came in, played some blocker, played all around, and I think she was sitting out, or coming in for Riley Brazil, who was sitting out that previous set. But she played well. She really did. She made her mark on this game.
Whitaker finishes off the night with a .714 hitting percentage. That's the highest between either team. Leading the night in the assist department, that's Courtney Hansen. No surprise there. She had 38 on the night. Caden Osborne leading the charge in the assist department for the Seawolves with 20. At number 2, it was Makana Elenecki. She finishes with 14, and even Nicole Blue had a couple of assists to complement her great game in the kill department.
Well, a couple things I'll say about Hansen. She had 35 assists in the previous 3 sets in the 3-set win over Lee, a very solid Gulf South Conference opponent. But she also started to blossom into more than just a setter, was coming in, playing a little bit of a blocker position, and he's coming in and getting some kills as well, and seemed very confident in doing so. So I think that's just another weapon for Coach Frizz in her arsenal.
Bella Burney leading the charge on the front lines with 3 blocks for the Seawolves, and Trinity Tatupu as well as Bethany Tuhard, that's a name we said a lot today, tied for second with a block and a half. Leading the charge for the Tigers in that category was Leah Gardner with 1 block, and then Riley Braziel and Emily Adams both with half a block apiece.
Yeah, the front line definitely at times early on looked excellent, and I think that's gonna be a positive that they will take away from this game.
Well, with that, we have reached the halfway point in the Tiger Ready Invitational. Both of these two teams looking to make some noise this weekend. Tomorrow, Alaska Anchorage looking to remain undefeated not only in terms of matches but also in terms of sets. They've had a perfect 6-for-6 mark in that category up to this point. And I'll tell you, Chris, they traveled almost 4,000 miles. I saw no signs of jet lag here today.
No, they looked right at home, frankly, and they looked excellent. And I imagine they're going to carry over that same success tomorrow. And I'll be interested. I'll be keeping up with how they do the rest of this tournament.
Truly a testament to this team, not only the players on the court, but also the fans that traveled out here today. We want to thank all of our friends that joined us here in person at SPEC from Anchorage, Alaska, but we also want to give a special shout out to all the fans watching back in Alaska. We thank you from the bottom of our hearts for watching this broadcast. This has been a production of the Ouachita Sports Digital Network, a student-led broadcasting program here out of the Rogers Department of Communications at OBU. But that's going to do it for day 1 of the Tiger Ready Invitational. Thank you all for watching, and until next time, go Tigers.
Hi, I'm Kayla Steinmeier. Thanks for tuning in to the Ouachita Sports Digital Network.